And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. Powers through the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, going to heave it downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
This try is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They stop him right at the 24. Game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short in the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Ball handed off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here comes a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can you keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like LSU has the first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room with the 45. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Go all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He grabs it inside the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Knowles come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires this one deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Going to try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Second down play coming up. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. But he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he pulls in the catch. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
The sack on first down. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Davis. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now the important point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either run.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. It'll end up being a safety. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. No fair catch. He fields the punt.
Returner runs it out to the 38. And your LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Watkins. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. freshman brings him down quickly. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Handoff to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Trying to find room. It's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Oh, here comes the reverse. Creative play design there, but it doesn't get much. They stop him for no gain.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Second down after that previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Caught over the middle. It's Davis.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff in a single back formation. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And the Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. The pocket breaking down. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 23, Florida State 14.
Continues. The offense just grinding away here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Send the back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? The game moves the ball to the 34.
Picks up 9.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Looks like LSU has the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. Looks like this one may be coming back. Now the all-important extra point. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The Noles with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so maybe they'll have to run a couple plays here. They'll start the drive with a good throw to the right. Tackle made after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Inside the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
What a long run for the touchdown. know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well, this defense can fly. I'm very impressed that this running back was able to get to the corner and come up with that two-point conversion.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida State offense on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Extending the play now. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He eludes the rush.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The Seminoles took it a cash-in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Timeout, Florida State.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There was